So we have the NBA Finals here. I'll actually do my pick for that tomorrow. Before the game, I'll do my pick for that. I'm gonna give me another day. But breaking news from yesterday. I was gonna talk about this yesterday, but I decided not to. So the New York Knicks fired Tom Thibodeau. They fired Tom Thibodeau, and some people are cool with it. Some people they don't understand it. Personally, if you don't get Mike Malone, I believe it's if you don't get Mike Malone, or you don't win 50 games next year and make the ECF, I believe it's a failure. I believe it was no reason you should have fired him. I mean, I say this, if you're able to get Mike Malone, I think it bodes well for you. But if you're not, then I think it was just for what? Tom Thibodeau is not the only problem, or not the biggest problem. The personnel is the biggest problem. You think you have great players on that bench. Cool. This was not a championship winning roster, though. And just like everybody was saying, I believe they maxed out what they could have. Nobody expected y'all to beat Boston. But y'all did. I'm just not understanding. You haven't made the ECF since I was like 8 years old, bro. I was like 8 years old the last time the Knicks really made the ECF, or really was, you know what I'm saying, a serious threat. Appreciate it. Like, it doesn't even make any sense, bro. So the only reason I could think that you would be firing him is if you think that you should have won the championship. And if that's the case, then you need to go get a championship head coach in Mike Malone. Because that's only one of those that's out there. What you going to do, get somebody brand new? What you going to do a Steve Kerr? You think you're going to find a Steve Kerr out there? No, because you don't have the personnel. You don't have the two greatest shooters ever. You don't. And for the simple fact that y'all actually fired this man, you better have a backup plan. Like, you better have a real backup plan, bro. Because if not, you're just gonna look stupid. You're just gonna look stupid, and that's just what it is. So Thibs, he'll be fine. He'll find another job somewhere. Well, the link is in the bio. You know what I'm saying? The link is in the bio. What's up? The link is in the bio. Hashtag. Oh, hey, what's going on? But yeah, I just think that was weird. If y'all don't have a plan in place before you fire Thibs, it was really no reasoning. It was really no reasoning, bro. I would appreciate that. Thank you. So I think New York, they're in a strange place, because on top of that, you still have two of your best players. Your two best players are terrible. Absolutely terrible on defense. What championship team their top two options they're also their two biggest liabilities on defense. What's good, Mike D? I'm up here talking about Tom Thibodeau getting fired and the Knicks and what they're gonna do from here. Like Cat is all, bro. Did you watch Cat on defense, especially in the pick and roll, playing that drop coverage? I watched Halliburton make 5 straight fucking floaters. Cat literally was playing the same coverage every time. Josh Hart was getting beat, getting straight cooked. Mikal Bridges was giving Halliburton hella space. But this is all a Tom Thibodeau problem. Now, if they get Mike Malone, then, you know what I'm saying, hey, do y'all thing. Exactly. And they knew that, though. They knew that Cat wasn't great on defense. They knew that before they even traded for him. And your best player is already a liability on defense. So, I mean, I don't know. Maybe that's just me. But I want to talk about the Pistons and their offseason moves I think they should make. I think that a lot of people were surprised by what we did this year. And people in Detroit were surprised. But I think people in the city was surprised. But people all over, you know what I'm saying, the basketball world were surprised that we did what we did. So I want to read off 10 unrestricted free agents that the Pistons could go after that could make our team better. So, honestly, bro, we should go get Nas Reed. Right now, bro, we have, this is the Pistons and what they have right now, bro. We have $19 million in cap space. That's number one. $19 million in cap space in order to, you know what I'm saying, make this team better and, you know what I'm saying, and continue to build around Cade. So that's great. Having $19 million in cap space free. Now, this article I found is from Bobby Marks. And this was a couple of days ago. It says, what's going on, Bella? It says, with the 2025 playoffs here and the lottery order set, we're turning our attention to how every eliminated team should approach this offseason through the draft, free agency, and trades. Which eliminated contenders are one deal away from a title run? Which NBA franchises have massive draft and trade decisions ahead? How quickly can the league's rebuilding teams progress? So, the Detroit Pistons, our draft pick, we have 37. We have Toronto's draft picks. Free agents, Malik Beasley, Tim Hardaway Jr., Dennis Schroeder, Paul Reed, and Dennis Jenkins. We're probably going to re-sign Malik Beasley and Dennis Schroeder. You know what I'm saying? I think, or at least Dennis Schroeder, I think that would be very smart. It said, there were no better success stories in the NBA this season than the Pistons. After winning 14 games last season, Detroit became the first team to triple its win total in one season and became only the 6th team in history to increase its win total by at least 30. The grueling rebuilding that started in 2008 has come to a grinding halt for now, and there are multiple reasons why. The availability of Cade Cunningham and the right roster construction around him has resulted in the former #1 pick, becoming a first-time All-Star and likely candidate for one of the All-NBA teams. After signing a rookie extension last July, Cade Cunningham is under contract for the next 5 seasons, which means we have 5 years to win the championship for real, for real. Hiring and build around Cade. Hiring head coach J.B. Bickerstaff has also given Detroit an identity. This season, the Pistons ranked 10th in defensive efficiency, 9th in field goal percentage allowed, 5th in paint points, and 9th in blocks. Last year, they ranked in the 20s in each category, including 25th in efficiency. Led by GM Trajan Langdon, Detroit made it a priority to complement its young players with veterans who can shoot. Tobias Harris, Tim Hardaway Jr., Malik Beasley, and Dennis Schroeder. The Pistons improved from last in three-point shooting to respectable 17th this season. The feel-good story now turns building off this momentum. While Cunningham, Jaden Ivey, Duren, and Zassar are all under contract next season, the Pistons are faced with the decision to retain their veterans. Schroeder, Beasley, Hardaway Jr. are all free agents. The positive is that even with year 1 of the Cunningham max extension set to begin, Detroit is well positioned financially to retain 3 free agents or aggressively explore free agency and trades. No player outside of Cunningham is set to earn more than $27 million in salary. Detroit has 22 draft picks available to use in the next 7 years. The financial windfall of Cunningham likely being named to an All-NBA team impacts the Pistons' spending because Cunningham's salary next season will adjust from $38 to $46 million. He deserves it. Give him that shit, bro. He deserves it. He deserves it. Yeah, Thibs got the boot, but who y'all gonna get? Who y'all gonna get? Thibs got the boot, but who y'all gonna get? And who gonna win 50 games and get y'all to the ECF? Because if y'all don't get back there, it's a failure. So y'all better have a plan. Because it ain't getting easier. It ain't getting easier, Gideon. So y'all better have a plan for getting rid of Thibs. Because ain't shit changed. The defense is still trash. Your 2 top players are still cones on defense. Your bench still not that good, regardless if Thibs was playing them as much as he should or not. Y'all better have a plan to go get a Mike Malone or a coach with a different philosophy that is a better head coach than Thibs. I'm just saying, because next year, if y'all get knocked out in the first round or something like that, hey, fair or not, the media gonna be shitting on y'all in this move. I'm gonna tell you this straight up. Do you see what Monty Williams did to us? Go ahead and get Monty Williams if you want to. Go ahead. I would love for y'all to get Monty Williams. I would love for y'all to get Monty Williams, bro. Go ahead and get him. But honestly, Mike Malone is the perfect guy for the job. He's still tough. He's still gonna hold players accountable. Mike Malone is not as a defensive-minded head coach as Thibs, but he is a better offense. He did, you know what I'm saying, run plays for Nikola Jokic. Regardless of people think Nikola Jokic is the motherfucking the teacher or whatever he is over there. So Mike Malone is the guy for the head coaching job. If you don't get him, then I don't know. We're gonna have to see. But yeah, back to the Pistons. Like any team that overachieves, there are hurdles to how to duplicate this season's success and take the next step in the Eastern Conference. The biggest hurdle, the Pistons front office has to carefully weigh signing the team's free agents while also prioritizing roster optionality and financial flexibility. Beasley finished second in Sixth Man of the Year voting, played all 82 games, and ranked third in NBA history in 3 points made off the bench. Since he has non-bird rights, the maximum starting salary Detroit can sign Beasley to is $7.2. The Pistons could, however, use cap space or their tax mid-level exception to sign him to a greater first-year salary, which I believe that's what we're going to do. Use the cap space or the non-tax, or I think Malik Beasley would just really want to be here because he already said he don't want to get traded. So, team needs. It depends on what happens in free agency with Schroeder, Hardaway, and Beasley. Of the three, Schroeder is expendable with Ivy returning from his season-ending injury. However, if Hardaway and Beasley depart, the Pistons will need shooting to surround Cunningham. There is also the development of last year's lottery pick, Ron Holland. So, it says the Detroit Pistons, for the first time, has control of our first-round picks for the next 7 years. So, we have 15 second-rounders, too. So, this offseason, first, we need to see who we're going to sign back as free agents. I think we should just sign, personally, probably Malik Beasley, because if Jaden Ivey is coming back, then, you know what I'm saying, we can let Tim Hardaway Jr. and Dennis Schroeder go, or we can sign back Dennis Schroeder and let Malik Beasley and what's name back. We got to sign one of them back, though. Then I say we should look at a Nas Reed. No, we don't need another scorer, bro. That's not what we need right now, bro. Because we didn't even have Jaden Ivey. That's not what we need, bro. What we really need is a forward. We need a power forward. We need a backup and a power forward. Paul Reed is just not it. And we need a scoring power forward. That's what we really need. A scoring power forward that can stretch the floor, like a Nas Reed. We can get a Nas Reed, or we can go and get a Miles Turner, or we can go get something like that. I'm not bringing in no KD. What are we bringing in KD for, bro? That don't even make sense. Y'all got to think with y'all minds, bro. Why are we bringing in KD, bro? I heard what you said. I read what you said. I know how to read. I said we don't need another scorer. We don't need a KD. We need a backup big. We don't need a wing. We need a backup big. That's what we need. And another ball handler, which Ivy comes in and has all of that. We're not trading our young guys, bro. Ivy averaged 18 points a game this year. We're not trading him to go get a KD who's 36. Come on, man. It don't make sense, bro. Come on now. You was better off saying Booker. Why would we trade for KD and he's 35, 36, and injury prone? Come on, bro. My guy. Sir. KD can't even win, can't even get to the playoffs. What are you talking about? K just made it to the playoffs with a worse team than KD. My guy, get out of here. You living in the past. This is not 2016 no more, bro. This ain't 2016 no more. He can't even make the playoffs with the Suns. Ivy was out. That's 18 points a game. It does not matter what rings he has. He cannot win as being the leader. He only wins when he's on super teams. We don't need that. We have a great continuity here. We're good. We're going to make small moves, getting a Nas Reed, a Miles Turner, or something like that. We're good. We don't need KD. His timeline don't even fit our timeline. They don't even make sense. My guy, you're beating a dead horse, bro. We don't need KD. We don't want KD. We don't need KD. He don't even fit our timeline, bro. If anything, we'll go after Booker. They don't even fit our timeline, bro. You have to think. And the money he's making. Come on, bro. Y'all gotta think with your head, bro. Once again, my guy, I'm about to block you. Because, are you not listening? We're not signing him. He is 35, 36. 35, 36. Booker would play the 2. Are you dumb? Are you dumb? Think. Booker is a scorer. He's a scorer just like KD. He don't need the ball in his hands to be effective. He don't need to have to pack the ball. Pass the book, he get in his bag, he gonna get buckets. And he's 8-9 years younger than KD. You're not making no sense, bruh. You was better off saying Booker than saying KD, bruh. We're not doing that. We need a 4. I watch every Pistons game. We need a 4. We need a 4 and to retain our shooting and our veterans. We already signing back Dennis Schroeder. And we probably going to sign back Malik Beasley. So we're not trying to go get him anyways. What part of that don't y'all get, bruh? You acting like KD is 27, 28. You do realize KD ended the season hurt. Yes, that's what we need. You do realize Tobias Harris is playing our 4. Tobias Harris is not a power forward. You do understand that, right? Which is why the top 10 players who we should go get, most of them are power forwards. Everybody knows that. A scorer is not what we need. We have enough scoring. Once Ivy gets back, we have enough scoring around. Our defense is really good. Almost damn near was elite the whole 2025. We don't need that. We need another year of development. JB Bickerstaff develops talent. He develops players. So we don't have to worry about that. If this was 5 years ago, I would be agreeing with you. Yeah, let's go get KD. No. No shit, my guy. I know who opinion it is. Stop insulting my intelligence, my guy. I know who opinion it is. It's a fact. It's not an opinion. We need a 4. It's not an opinion. It's a fact. We need a power forward. We don't have a power forward. Tobias Harris is playing out of position. You get that? So that's not an opinion. That's a fact. We need a starting power forward. JD plays at the 5. Stu plays at the 5. Why? Because Tobias Harris was at the 4. And Stu is not an offensive 4. My guy. So that's not an opinion. That's a fact. What you saying is an opinion. We should go get KD. Like that's going to get us the championship. Come on now. What are y'all talking about, bro? But yeah, like, share, subscribe, hit that join button, man. Thibs gets fired. I wanted to talk about the Pistons off season and everything like that. Thibs get fired. They better have some type of plan or something. And I'm telling you that suggestion is no dice. That's all I'm telling you. That suggestion is not just gonna work. It's not gonna work because of the money. We have to trade for KD, bro. Yes, that's basically taking up all our salary cap. There's no reason for that, bro. We can go get a Nas Reed for less. And Nas Reed can impact the game with what we are looking for. KD is a phenomenal player. KD is a legend. KD is him. Not for us, bro. Just not for us. I would rather have Booker. Booker is a lot younger. Nah, it is. That's the whole thing why I'm saying we don't need a KD. Now, if we happen to get KD, fine. If we happen to get KD, fine. But if we happen to get KD, fine, but I'm not, you know what I'm saying, of the mindset that we need, that it will work. So, that's just me, but I ain't mad at you, though. But yeah, like, share, subscribe, hit that join button, man. I'ma holla at y'all, man. This been your boy Who Is Him, though. Shout out to everybody. Shout out to you, Melvin, for tapping in, though, man. I appreciate you for tapping in. Please sub, get these likes up, and I'ma holla at y'all, man. Peace.